No, no, sorry. Go ahead, sir.
I just think that's unfair. You
Yeah.
know, if he lost, then and he couldn't beat these guys, then he's not held accountable to give money. How about if he goes and then and has to get a job? Does he
Mhm.
give money because he's working for the city? Does
Mhm.
he give money every week, every month? See, I don't understand that.
Yeah, and I think actually you called it. I mean, it's really just, I guess, a lot of bitterness that's boiled down. You know what I mean? That just, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of bitterness that's gotten way out of control. And I asked Nonito Senior if there was when I was on him, I asked him if there was a way to patch things up, and he told me he felt that there was no way to resolve it. What do you think? What advice would you give father and son so they can actually, you know what I mean, work this thing out?
Well, I want him to work it out. I mean, it's ridiculous. Boxing is not forever. And
Mhm.
Nonito wants to work it out. I can tell you from his side, he's always wanted to work it out.
Mhm.
And he said, even if my father doesn't want to train me, I want to have a relationship with my father. And he'll tell you, he'll look at you and his eyes will water, and he'll say, I love my father. I love my father, Cameron. And I said, I know you do. And I know he loves you. Believe it or not, with all this bullshit. And I just wish I could set him down, but it's a lot of stubbornness. A lot
Mhm.
of stubbornness and a lot of hurt over the years and stuff. And eventually one day, look, I know if something happened to Nito's mother or something, no matter what it costs, he would be there to pay the bill.
Oh,
I'm telling
definitely.
you, I know Nonito. And so for him to say that he's stingy or, listen, Nonito pays everybody. There's nobody out there saying Nonito hasn't paid.
Mhm.
And that hurts him. And it really bothers him. And I know he gave money, to other causes over in the Philippines. And
Absolutely.
because I asked him if he did. He didn't call me and say, oh, Cameron, I gave money, bragging on himself. Did you give anything? Yeah. What did you give? Well, he wasn't bragging. He didn't do it for attention. Did
Mhm.
it because he wanted to. And I know what he's done for amateur boxers over here. The kid that he's working with, Escalante, the little Filipino kid who turned pro the other night. I know the money he put in him, and I know what he did for his sparring partners. He's not that way.
Mhm.
There's no reason he wouldn't give in some. If you could get him to sit down and just be calm, you could put this thing together. I know you could, but somebody's got to be a mediator. Somebody's got to come in and do it. I don't know who that person is, but he's going to have to. The one thing he wants him to do is drop his hate for Rachel. He doesn't. It's not about him.
Mhm.
He says, if my father doesn't respect me, or my father doesn't respect me as a fighter, or thinks I'm not as good because I'm not with him, or thinks I'm going to lose, or whatever, Cameron, that's fine. But he can't talk about Rachel like that. He can't hurt Rachel. He's going to have to accept Rachel. That's my wife.
Yeah.
And he's got to accept her. And until that's done, nothing can be healed. I'm telling you. If the
Absolutely.
father said, look, it's fine, you're a man, that's your family, that's first, that's your wife, but I wanna work with you, and I want you to be my son and have a relationship. I know Nonito would do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Very well
If he
said.
says, get rid of your wife, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, very well said, Cameron. And
Okay.
on a different note, though, just
Yes.
one quick last one. What's in store for Nonito's future?
May 8th in Mexico, I talked to Aram, and I talked to Todd DeBuff this morning. May 8th, we're looking forward to fighting in Mexico in Agua Caliente, and don't know who yet, but I'm looking around at 118, see if
Mhm.
there's any action at 118. Nonito can go up and wait
Mhm.
and start thinking about conquering his next belt. He's taking care of 12 and 15, and he's looking forward to 18. We're still waiting to hear from Shaw about a Darchinian fight,
Mhm.
and we're waiting for Aram to tell us what we can do this summer, and as far as getting a big fight. We're
Actually,
going to stay busy in Mexico May
Actually, a lot of fans have been clamoring for Montiel.
Oh,
What's the possibility of that?
Nonito wants that bad. Yeah, I think this summer it won't happen May 8th because the fight's in Mexico, and I don't want to fight him in Mexico. I want to fight him in the States.
Mm-hmm.
But May 8th, when that's over, definitely, that's the fight he wants at 118. We'll fight, Nonito fight Montiel, and hopefully we can get it done early this summer.
All right. Thank you for your time, Cameron. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
And you have a good day. Thank you, sir.
You too, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.